Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Well, this is not exactly like a podcast or any episode, but I have been bringing some videos on and off. And last time I had a very wonderful conversation with Sabal, who is right here with me. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me again in your show.
Right. And our today's exact plan is to remember FIFA World Cup 2026. So let me slightly clarify about today's objective. As our title is Memories of World Cup, so we will be talking informal things
Okay.
about World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as we know, Spain had lifted the trophy, and this was not quite unexpected, right?
This was expected,
Hmm.
even though the result says it's a 1-0 victory, but I see as a tracing, a 1-0 tracing of
Thrashing.
Spain.
Can
Yeah.
you explain a little bit what is this?
Okay. The way they play, the way they keep the position, even if you look at after the half time of additional extra time,
Hmm.
Argentina just could not manage any shot on target,
Hmm.
not even a shot. So I would say that was a tracing by the Spanish midfield.
Right. Particularly talking about the final match, do you think it was quite sensational match from your side, or how do you, remember this match?
I wouldn't say it was sensational. Let's not get into the controversies arising. Just from the match perspective, it was probably the most boring match of this World Cup.
Okay, you are being quite brutal about this. Why boring?
And I have to be brutal because everyone waits for World Cup for 4 years.
Yeah.
That's that would be a disrespect to everyone watching the game.
Hmm.
I talking about me, I do watch football games week in week out. As I watch the club football.
Hmm.
But for some people who wait World Cup to watch football, that would be disrespect for them. That the final of the World Cup is
Hmm.
the way the final is played. So that was boring for me.
Okay, and let's carry on. From my viewpoint, also, what I think is, though the game was quite interesting, to be honest, I could not watch the full match. Sorry to say this.
Okay,
Mostly,
maybe thanks to Nepal Electricity Authority for cutting the line.
yeah, that is another part. Most of the time, I was listening to the radio. Thank you to BBC Five Live for
Oh,
wonderful commentary. I was enjoying there, and especially the ball was totally controlled by the Spaniards. That was what I think happening in the game. And Argentina, the team that has come back in most of the previous matches,
yes.
failed to attack. Right. So if you just check the statistics also, the ball control and the possession, target shots, and all are favoring Spanish team, right? So um, I think you must have some appreciating words for Spanish team.
Yeah, if you talk about the statistics, that's just a reflection of how player played the game.
Hmm.
The statistics only reflect how the game is played.
Yeah.
Spanish team failed to charge any ball towards the Spanish. Sorry,
Yeah.
Argentine team failed to charge any ball towards the Spanish post. That's why their shot is zero.
Right.
Talking about the position as well, they clearly the La Rosa midfield completely dominated
Hmm.
Argentina,
Yeah.
and they have been doing that for the past decade or so.
Hmm. All right. So, from our side, let's congratulate to the Spanish team and well done. Very wonderful example. They have encrypted their names in the history. Two times final, two times
Both
winner.
wins, yes.
Right. So that's
They have played amazing game.
quite an amazing. Spanish fans must be quite happy around, and I'm sure you are also one of them.
Okay, I was a unique breed.
Uh,
I I had rooted for both of the team, like I
mhm.
said in the previous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations to La Rosa.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about other games also. Overall, this World Cup for more than 1.5 months, the
Yeah, fitness
competition
days.
was on. So, generally, in your everyday routine, how did you follow the matches?
Okay, I during the group stage I could not watch all the games because of my work, because of my studies.
Hmm.
But the later part, probably from round quarterfinals, I have been watching every match.
Hmm.
Be it sleeping at the day, it does not matter. I could not miss the moments.
Hmm.
But in group stage, it was almost impossible to watch, to follow all the games, to watch all the matches. However, I have been following them through statistics or highlights.
All
So
right.
this World Cup have been amazing, and the two interesting and boring games
Hmm.
was performed at the last. The third place was probably the most interesting game. It was between the quick game, quick transition between
Full of
both
excitement,
team.
right?
Yes, full of excitement, full of goals actually. 10
Thrill,
goals were scored,
amazing.
and let's not talk about the finals.
We just talked. That means you are ranking last two games, the one playoff most interesting and the final most
Yeah,
boring.
third place
Okay.
final was
Hmm.
the most interesting game,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah, as you have already stated also, and this World Cup is 4 years. Let's say, what do you call
carnival.
carnival, right? So, uh, not annual, not biannual. This is 4 years time, right? So that also depicts the importance of the tournament, right? The countries like Iran, let's say even Cabo Verde, right? So these teams also celebrated a lot, right? So overall, I think there must be some games that you wanted to remember, recall, but technically, you can describe some of the matches that you remember. And okay, first let's say technically which games you wanted to remember. Then I have another question also, like
Okay,
in your personal experience,
from
which game you enjoyed most. That's different thing. But technically, what do you want
from
to
the
say?
technical aspect, for me, I might be biased, but that does not matter. The most technical game I would say would be semi-final between Spain and France, because
Hmm.
France was a dominant team, full
Yeah,
of depth,
really, really, right.
amazing players, but they got clearly dominated by the Spain because of their tactics, because of how they play
Mm.
football.
Mm.
And I've been telling that Spain probably is only team in the world who can beat any team and who could be thrashed by any team at a given point of day,
Uh,
at a given point of time.
That means they
That
can be beaten and can beat.
yes, they can be beaten by
Hmm.
any team,
Hmm.
and they can beat any team. Does
Yeah,
not matter if it's a super team,
I think
they are capable of
the
beating.
evidence is right here in this World Cup.
Yes,
The first match was against Cabo Verde.
yes,
They played a goalless draw,
draw.
and now they are the winners.
Yes,
That is the evidence of what you are saying. And let me
yes,
add some few things about this team also. Why Spanish team became a champion. Probably they are trying to send a message to the world that the football is not about
team.
attacking only. This is not about performing fast and furious. This is about resilience.
Yes,
This is about perseverance. Wait, wait.
they were the standing team till the last.
Keep the
That's why.
ball with you.
Yes.
Control. They just scored one goal. That makes
Mm.
the difference.
Even in 2010 World Cup, they have won the entire World Cup just by scoring 8 goals.
Right. Yeah, in 2010.
Even playing 7 games, they lost the first game 1-0 to Switzerland, and remaining 6 games, they just scored 8 goals.
This
Uh,
World Cup.
No,
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 the 2010
2010.
World
Right.
Cup.
Yeah. Okay.
This World Cup, they have scored quite many as compared to
The
their
previous.
last
Mm,
winning World Cup,
mm.
and they have proved that football is a team game.
Yeah. This is next point. Good.
Yes,
Right. Hmm.
because every player in the Spanish team played as a part of team,
Hmm.
not as no one was superstar in the Spanish team.
Right. Hmm.
People argue that Lamine Yamal was the star of the team. No, he was not even the best player from the Spain. Not second best, not third best.
Hmm.
Spain have won because they had a team
Team, right? Okay, that's one important, another important
who
point.
were playing for the crest, who were playing for the badge in their chest, not for the name in the back. So they
Wonderful
deserve
lines.
to win,
I
actually.
think Sabal is quite prepared for this day as well, as I have requested him personally to have this short conversation since a little bit long time. So anyway, thank you once again for being here, Sabal. Next question. Let me get back to that point. Personally, which game you experienced so closely? Besides your everyday schedule and routine, was there any particular game that you enjoyed a lot personally?
Okay, the game I enjoyed the most would be Spain against Cape Verde.
The first one.
And the
I mean,
first,
in the group
not
stage, that groups.
no,
Okay.
knockout round, round of 32.
Spain and Cabo
Oh,
Verde.
sorry, Argentina and Cabo
Yeah,
Verde.
yeah, that's why.
That
Yeah, Argentina.
I enjoyed that game
Hmm.
because the player Sidney Lopez Carval he scored goal. That was goal of tournament for me. Yeah, I don't know.
The
This goal was
Cabo Verde player.
yes, yes.
Hmm.
I think jersey number he was wearing jersey number 21. I'm not sure about that, but that was for me the goal of the tournament.
Oh.
The way they play against the champion, world
Mhm.
champion, trying to defend their title, that was amazing.
So
For the country playing the World Cup for the very first time,
yeah, right.
they played like a champion, actually.
So you must have waited till the morning, I guess,
Yes, I waited till the morning,
and you must
and
have missed some of your
yeah,
regular activity,
no, I have not
regular
missed the
schedule.
regular activities, but
Ah,
I have missed the later part of the game as I have to travel for my class. So
oh,
I was counting how many people were waiting Argentine jersey on my way to college. So I counted 8 people wearing. So I assumed probably Argentina have scored and won.
oh, that means you left without watching the final moments of the match.
Yes,
Okay.
I was till the 105th
Mm.
minute, and then I headed toward my class.
Even if you didn't make it to the final, you enjoyed the part that you have watched.
Yes,
Quite amazing, quite amazing. Well, these were the games. Really, Cabo Verde and Argentina. That match was quite a remarkable game for Cabo Verde team as well, because it will be remembered for a long, long time, right?
yes, this was amazing run for Cabo Verde's team.
Okay.
In
Well,
fact, both of the finalists could not defeat them in inside the regular time. Spain
right,
ended the game
right,
0-0,
right. Yeah.
and now Argentina took it to the
What
extra time. So
what a team. Okay, now let's talk about some other influential and I mean the teams that were not so much highlighted in this World Cup from your point of view. Some of the teams, as I could mention here,
all right,
Senegal, for example. You know, Algeria is also there, but I think this time they could not do
so
so
well.
remarkable match. But there are some teams like Senegal might be there. Uh,
Cabo Verde
Cabo Verde, why not? Why not? That is, I think they would be ranked first if you
among
talk about
African
the
teams.
yeah. If you overall, if you
Oh,
talk
okay,
about some
okay.
remarkable performances,
Yes.
and there might be who might be such like
Japan,
unsung heroes.
Japan.
Japan. Why do you think
Yes.
so?
Most of the African teams and the Asian teams maybe lacked resilience to stand till the last.
Yeah, I
They
agree.
displayed a good game at the beginning, but ended up losing in the last. That shows they lack endurance or maybe something.
You are right.
Even the African, most of the African team who got knocked out had conceded the goal after the 80 minute, after 85th minute.
They led at first.
Yes, they lead at first and conceded at very last of the game.
DR Congo, if you talk,
Yes,
quite a fast football they were playing.
yeah. Every
Romantic, romantic.
every African team was playing amazing football.
Ghana.
Yes, every African team.
Right. So really, thank you to all those African teams. They have been performing with their full effort,
Mm.
full what
Full
do you say,
passion.
passion, and their stamina. Also, we should
Yes.
salute that, right? And that is one amazing thing. All right. So, are there any other beautiful moments that you would like to remember right now?
Okay, the most beautiful moment for me was USA being trashed by Belgium
Oh.
because of their controversial decision to
Yeah.
take back the red card. I wanted Belgium to trash, and they did it so.
So
So I was happy.
I think 4-1,
4-1, yes.
maybe right.
4-1 or 4-0? 4-1.
They scored one in USA, I think. Mhm. So it was like the competition between two different philosophies.
Yes.
The host nation was there, and Belgium, though they were not so able to perform so well in the previous games, they scored so heavily in that particular game, right? Okay, all right.
Maybe that moment give them a moral boost to score 4 past US post.
Yeah, I don't understand what I'm saying. Please.
Maybe that moment of overturning the red card motivated the Belgian
Yeah,
player to score the
yeah.
goals
Well,
against them.
oh, that means the Balogun red card
Yes.
was taken back
Yes.
for this match.
Yes. Yes. He had considered red card in the previous
Previous.
game.
Mm.
He would have been suspended in that game, but
Many things.
US being US.
Many things, controversies, the hosting nations. We cannot forget Mexico.
Yes, Mexico. Mexico at World Cup is always an amazing team to watch. Even if
Right.
they fail to win the games, they produce amazing moments.
Before they were knocked out by England, though it was quite a competitive match.
Yes.
3-2, I think.
Three, yes.
2 or maybe something like that, right?
3-1.
Uh, Mexican team were too much performing very
Yes.
handsomely, That team also could be remembered. There were some teams
Yeah,
like,
I think that's the first time they are beaten in the World Cup in that stadium, in their own stadium,
oh, in the history,
in the history.
right? Mexico City Stadium,
Yes.
right? Okay. Now, I think we must talk about Paraguay, who knocked out Germany, the favorites, right? So
No, Germany were not the favorites, I'd say. I wouldn't put them as a favorite in this World Cup.
this
They were a better team. They
against
deserve to win, but
Curacao, they performed. I think that was a
7-0.
electrifying
Yes,
performance from them, right?
yes.
And then in other matches also,
They were good, but
but right, with against Ecuador, they lost again.
yes, Equator Paraguay.
Against
Oh,
Ecuador
sorry, sorry. In
in
the group
group
stage, then
stage
okay,
and in knockout stage, most
Paraguay.
tragic moment for German fans. Have you watched that match? Did you watch? No.
I could not watch that match.
I
So
think everyone was supporting Germany
Germany, yes,
in
everyone,
in your circle, maybe.
yes.
And in the morning, they saw that Paraguay knocked out.
That was not even the wildest prediction of anyone.
Right,
That
right, right.
Paraguay would knock Germany out of the World Cup, but
Hmm.
that's
Okay.
how South American football is played. They play by passion. Does not matter.
Even
If you
Colum
hit a ball, if you hit a player, does not matter. It's
passion.
win the game.
Even Colombia also can be a remarkable team until they were knocked out by Switzerland in quarterfinals.
Yes, in the penalty shootout, yes.
Yeah, in penalties, right?
They
So
got unlucky, I would say.
okay, 48 teams in 2026, quite a new face this time. Some countries like Jordan, Uzbekistan, from Asian side,
Yes.
they also got chance. We cannot forget Jordan because they have been playing against Nepal a lot of times,
Yes.
and now they are
Even
in.
Nepal drew them 1-1 in Dasarat Stadium.
Yeah, right. We
I guess back in 2011. I'm not sure about the date, but
yeah. Why not? I think Jordan they have been struggling
yes,
with our team, and
they have been trying to get to the World Cup, but this was their lucky time.
lucky time, right?
Maybe the 48 team.
Right. So 48 teams, a new, I think, what do you call this?
New format.
New format, right? New format, and hope we are going to have some beautiful moments in future also. Surely, right?
Surely,
This is a kind
football
of
never depresses.
right
It has something to lift you up, to surprise you all the time. It does not matter about the stage.
in
If
the
you are
age.
watching world stage or local stage, football will surprise you.
Okay, in the age of in the era of AI, let's say, this is 21st century is so far called the information age, but now this has turned into AI completely,
Yes.
right? So in the age of AI, how would you analyze football to be more interesting than anything?
Okay, the use of AI, semi AI have been used in this World Cup to predict the offside, to give quick decision during offside.
Mhm.
Now, talking about the future days, AI could be used to track the record of the players to build new strategy. So, my prediction would be football would be played more from brains than foot.
Yeah. So that means they are using AI. They may use AI to make football even more technical.
Yes, the game would be technical.
Okay, while I'm just sharing you these ideas, I remember I'd like to name some of the countries' matches here, because I also suddenly remember Egypt. Well, they also got the first victory in their 90 years footballing
Okay,
history, right?
I think
They
it's the
won.
first time they qualified for the knockout
Yeah,
stage in
this is
the
the
World
first
Cup.
time, right? And that is the one country I'd like to remember here. And next, the match between Iran and Egypt. That was quite a sensational match. The score was equalized 1-1, and Irani player they scored a second goal almost at the end of the match. Right? They were almost celebrating. Irani fans they were crying. That was a big moment because that point could lead them to
The
the
knockout
knockout
stage.
stage.
Yes,
But because of slight that you said, that offside
offside.
rule, and Iran could not make a history. So almost Iran also played all the games equalizer, against New Zealand, or let's say against other teams also they played equalizer. So anyway, these are some of the moments I'd like to remember. So overall, this World Cup has been quite a memorable event, right? Especially for the sports lovers, for the people who appreciate football. This has been a wonderful, wonderful game. Though, as you said, the final was not as expected, but overall, it was a good thing that I would like to say.
Yeah, it was a good tournament. I'd say it was good.
Okay, then before we end this video, if someone suddenly asks you, "Hello, can you please tell me the best memory of your football World Cup?" Would you say anything more?
Of this World Cup.
Yeah, or overall World Cup? Okay, let's say.
My best memory of this World Cup was Cabo Verde against Argentina. That game was really amazing.
Yeah.
And since I have been supporting Argentina since 2010 World Cup,
Hmm.
their comeback coming at the end was amazing. That was a run to watch, but Spain, being Spain, played like Spain, playing
Yeah.
like Spain, completely dominate the match and
Okay.
are the world champion.
All right. That will be all for now, and I'd like to thank you, especially for giving your time. And for this wonderful place also, as we are in this area having this conversation. So I'd love to talk to you in the future also in different topics. For now, especially a lot of thanks to you.
Thank you, sir, for having me. I'm always here for you. Don't
Okay,
worry, man.
thank you. See you in next video. Bye for now.
See ya.